Hi and welcome back to the Necchi sewing machines. Some people ask me how to change the belt and what is to do if the needle bar is frozen and the machine will do not zigzagging. I will show you some basic informations about changing a belt and the problems of the frozen machines. Here is a Supernova Julia. And this is the best example for changing the belt and doing some using sorry, my English is so bad because the needle bar is frozen. If you have a machine that have a long standing, about 10 years or more, so is it possible that the needle bar is frozen and the level for the needle position don't move like this, because this machine is perfect, is moving. If you have a machine where the level is freezed and there's no motion in the needle bar, then you have a little problem, not big problem, little problem. I will show you what to do in this case of problem. So at first we have to open the machine. You have to use a screwdriver. And look, screwdriver must be in this way. Then open the screw. And you can remove the top of the machine. Okay, this is the first step. After long standing, most of the machines have a freezed needle bar. The problem here is in this needle bar lever, you can push it, and if your machine's frozen, it will not do this movement. Frozen machines don't do this. Okay, I will show you again. This is important to doing zigzag stitching, and the level here will move the needle bar and also the zigzag setting level. Okay, problem is here, there are so little tolerances in that the rest of the machine oils get, I know it, I mean it hard set. You know what I mean. At the end, this one is frozen. Okay, what we can do, you can try a product like this or product like this, and many time, and heat. You have to use the go into your kitchen and searching for this one. You know what I mean. You for the cookies and some things like that, and then It doesn't work. Gas is empty. And now this one must be heated. And we put some heat in there. And if it's good heated, but look at your painting, don't ruin your painting. Then you have to push it, and maybe you have it in 10 minutes, or maybe you can do it for 10 hours. But this is the key to the zigzagging of the machine. Okay. One very important thing you have to know is don't remove the cam drive mechanism, because the cam drive mechanism, I will show you, you see it in this movement, it's permanent driven, and there's a little gear, and this is specially timed to the rest of the machine. If you remove the zigzag mechanism, then you have no chance to find the correct timing in the future. The bolt with this profile here can be activated about the lever in this way. Yes. If you run the machine now, the bolt begins to turn, because this is about different cam profiles. I have shown it in another video. Deactivate the cam drive in this way, click and set to the straight stitch position, and you see the permanent gear is still in action there. If you remove this, you have no chance to rebuild the machine. Okay, the transmission belt is in the back of the machine here. The most important thing is the clutch in the back of the machine. Open the clutch, turn this little wheel into your direction, and so you can see the clutch is open, and there's a minimal movement in the flying wheel. You hear it at the noise, and this is running free. Machine don't move. Motor belt and motor are rotating, and in this way you can fill up your spool. Yes. Okay. This is important, that this is not frozen or any have a yes, you know what I mean. If this don't work, you have very big problem to change the belt. I show you how to change the belt. We have to remove the cover in the back of the machine. There's only one screw. Here. So now carefully remove it. Don't lose that screw. Okay. Back to the machine. I will give him a little spin so we can just better see what's going on. This belt is not in good condition and needs to be changed. What is now to do? We have to remove the little wheel, this one, from the flying wheel. I have a little handicap with the camera and with the handling of the machine, but I think it's okay. So, if I remember, we have to open this screw just 1, 2, 3, 4 spins. No, it's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Okay, back. The left one. No, sorry, the right one. We opened the right one. Okay. Oh, yes. Now you can remove the little hand wheel for the clutch. Clutch, yes. So, okay. Some light. Got here some light. Is it good? You can see the motor in. And there are some screws on the motor. Okay. We have to lose this one and this one. It's about 10 diameter. You need a metric wrench or tool like this one. This is optimal. We use the other side with the ring, and then we open the screws here. They are not so strong, just a little bit. If you know Newton meter, I don't know if it's in US kilo point. I know. Yes, I mean it says maximum 5 Newton meter. Okay. If we loosen the screws, then motor making some movement. See? Okay. So we can do the belts off. Alright. And now it's the most important part of the whole action. You have to pull the flying wheel down. Now you can see there's the clutch in. There's some oil. Oh, this machine, if it's no longer standing, get frozen. This machine. Last run they maybe for 2 years. I don't know. You can see the old machine oil is in there. And this kind of waste and oil you can remove with a petroleum optimal. Okay, so if the machine is frozen in there and the clutch doesn't work and you can't move this in this direction, then you have to do it with a rubber hammer. It's gummy, you know. Okay, and very careful. Do some like this, but be very careful by this action. You can damage your I don't know the word for it. You know it. This one. Okay, this is a next step. Remove it. This is the clutch and the free running mechanism for spooling the spool. Okay, there's old oil. I try to remove it. It don't work. Okay, so now you can remove the normally you can remove this flywheel, hand wheel. Okay, so okie dokie, let's have a look at the belt. If it looks like this, you can solve with the machine, is no problem, but not for many hours. Now the next problem on the Supernova Julia machine and also at the Lycia is you have only a little adjustment for the belt strongness, you know. I show it in the picture and then you know what I mean. There's no room to make any belts in the machine. What I mean is you have to use exact the same size on belt in this machine that you remove. If you're lucky man like me, you have a belt in the exact same size. Yeah. And I show you the size. This is metric dimension. This is a sorry for the camera moving. Germany made, called Opti belt, and this is a diameter belt size. Okay. Watch out for this belt if you wanna remove the transmission belt. And next step, you take your hand wheel to the machine, belt, Okay, I tried to show it with one hand. This is extremely difficult. I don't have any stative or some equipment for my camera. It's just a smartphone. And this is a basic step to remove the transmission belt. And if you're mounting the belt, be sure that it's in one line with the flying wheel. Can adjust the... Oh, there's no screw in. This machine needs definitely some refurbishing or work on it. Okay, this is the new belt. Take your wrench and do the screw, and remember, just a little bit. And if its belt goes so, it's absolute okay. The tension of the belt is not so important. Okay, that's perfect. This works. So, it's absolute okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, there's much more work on this machine. This is the machine for the buttonhole saving video I have done for any month. Okay, this is the procedure of the changing belt and some frozen things on the Necchis. I hope this is a helpful video, give you some ideas to mount a belt and doing some little service on your Necchi. I will show you another part of the machine. It's the motor. I have a motor here. This is removed from a Supernova Julia. This means original, needs work. Why they need work, I don't know. Let's hear a noise. There's a clack in and some crackling noises in the motor. And the very important thing of the Necchi motors is this. Try if the motors had an yes, sorry, I can't show it in the right way. There's a little I know it, I mean it, air in the bearings are not correct adjusted, and this is the most problem of the noisy Necchis. They do rack. Okay, you can refurbish a motor. I think in one hour, and then it's like new motor. I do it often. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope this is a helpful video for a little bit service on the Necchis. This helps you to maintain your Necchi Supernova Julia or Lycia, also the Supernova series, and have a good time and good saving, and be careful that you don't destroy your Necchi. This is an extraordinary super machine, and you are lucky if you own one. Bye bye.